Hello, this is Tori with LANDiO. We have a new 35-acre property in southern Colorado. This property has amazing mountain views. There's electricity lines and poles already on the property. Has beautiful rock formations, rock outcroppings. This is an actual view from the property. Here we're looking at Silver Mountain, Mount Mestas, and Rough Mountain. This is a view of Greenhorn Mountain in the Isabel National Forest. There's the Bedito Cone. Here you can see Sheep Mountain. This is a view of the Spanish Peaks from the property. These are the Spanish Peaks right here. You can see the rock formations and rock outcroppings. This is on the northern portion of the property and we're looking to the south. And here are the electricity lines and poles already on the property. This is the 35-acre parcel highlighted in green. You can see the road access that runs along the southern and then eastern portion of the property. There are the electricity lines and poles that pretty much run the length of the property. There's varied terrain, lots of trees, open meadow, and this is a seasonal creek. It's called South Oak Creek and that runs through the property. You can see the path of seasonal water flow on the topographic map that runs through the low elevation point on the property. If we look at the contour map, you can see the varied rolling terrain on the property. You have high elevation points on the south and on the north, with a peak elevation of around 6,840 feet. This is the plat map, the parcel highlighted in green. It's lot number 65. And again, this is 35 acres. This is an area map. This is the 35-acre parcel right here. To the north, you have the paved State Highway 69. That'll take you west into Gardner and then east into Walsenburg. Walsenburg is over here. It has a population around 3,200. To the south, you have La Vita. It's a popular tourist destination. There's paved State Highway 160. And then over here to the east you have Interstate 25. Interstate 25 will take you south into Trinidad, on into New Mexico. It'll take you north into Pueblo, then Colorado Springs, and on up into Denver. And right over here is the Lathrop State Park. It has 2 lakes, roughly 1,600 acres, publicly accessible. You can see the property is surrounded by public land. You have green being national forest, yellow is BLM land, blue is a state park, state wildlife area, or state land. To the west, you have the Great Sand Dunes National Park. The pink is a wildlife refuge. You have literally millions of acres of public land surrounding the property. The property is located in Game Management Unit 85, which is desirable for elk and mule deer. There's also lots of wild turkeys. And in this image, we've highlighted the route to the property from the nearest county road. This is County Road 531, and there's a dirt road that takes you all the way to the property, and this is along an easement. All these properties out here have a 20-foot wide easement around the perimeter of each parcel. So where there's adjoining parcels, that easement is 40 feet wide unless otherwise noted. In some instances it might be 60 feet wide. And this is the intersection of County Road 531 and the road that takes you to the property. In this image we're looking to the northwest. Right here is Sheep Mountain, and then over here is Little Sheep Mountain. You'll see a lot of cattle grazing out in this area. You'll pass a couple livestock watering wells on your way to the property. And this is the road along the southern boundary of the property. And there you can see the electricity lines and poles. There's Sheep Mountain. Here are some of the rock formations on the property. This is a Google Earth terrain view. This is south of the property looking north. There you can see the road along the property, the electricity lines and poles. There's Greenhorn Mountain. This image, we're east of the property looking west. You can see the varied terrain, and there's the seasonal South Oak Creek through the low elevation point of the property. So you have some higher elevation point here, and then along the north portion of the property you can see how that slopes up to these areas with the rock formations and the trees. Now we're north of the property looking south. You can see the Spanish Peaks. Now we're west of the property looking east. In this photo here we're standing in the open meadow looking to the north. You can see the trees and some of the rock formations, rock outcroppings. In this photo we're standing at the high elevation point on the southern portion of the property looking over South Oak Creek. This is the path of the seasonal South Oak Creek. And then here's the open meadow, and then the north portion of the property with the trees, the rock formations, the rock outcroppings. Here we have some aerial images. Little Sheep Mountain, there's the Sangre to Cristo mountain range. You can see a neighbor over here that's developed their property. Several other landowners out here that have developed their property to varying degrees. There's Sheep Mountain, Little Sheep Mountain, Silver Mountain, Mount Mestas. There's South Oak Creek, there's the open meadow. And these white circles represent some of the nearby landowners that have developed their properties to varying degrees. Some will have a metal building and then a fifth wheel or a camper. Some will have a tiny home, a manufactured home, a small cabin. There's no covenants or restrictions. There's no time limit to build. You can use the property recreationally, seasonally, or live there full time. From the property about 15 miles to Gardner. In Gardner there's a school, a couple churches, post office. You're about 15 miles to the San Isabel National Forest on Greenhorn Mountain. Here's some photos of the San Isabel National Forest and a sampling of the abundance of wildlife you'll find there. The San Isabel National Forest alone is over 1.1 million acres. You're about 35 miles to Walsenburg, Colorado. Again, that has a population around 3,200. It is the county county seat of Forfano County where the property is located. There are multiple grocery stores, hospital with a level 4 trauma center. This is downtown Walsenburg where you'll find shopping, dining, professional services, lumber and building supplies, K-12 public school. You're about 28 miles to La Vita. La Vita has a population around 800. Again, it's a popular tourist destination. About 33 miles to the Lathrop State Park. This is a view of the Spanish Peaks from the Lathrop State Park. There are 2 lakes. You can enjoy fishing, boating, water sports, hunting, horseback riding. This is a trail map of the Lathrop State Park. About 72 miles to Pueblo, Colorado. Pueblo has a population around 110,000. Then just west of Pueblo, you have the Lake Pueblo State Park, which is over 4,600 surface acres. To the south, you're only about 72 miles to Trinidad. Trinidad has a population around 10,000. This is Main Street in downtown Trinidad. There's also a hospital, grocery store, Walmart Supercenter. Just outside of Trinidad, you'll find the Trinidad Lake State Park and the 800-acre Trinidad Lake. About 87 miles to the Great Sand Dunes National Park. These are the tallest sand dunes in all of North America. About 2 hours to Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs has a population around 500,000. And about 3 hours to Denver. Denver and the surrounding metropolitan area have a population over 1 million. There's also an international airport in Denver. We have this 35-acre property with electricity, rock formations, rock outcroppings, lots of mature trees, amazing mountain views near public lands, priced only $44,900. All the property details are listed here on our website. The property taxes are only $14 a year for the entire property. There's no HOA or HOA fee, there's no time limit to build, there's no covenants or restrictions. The minimum dwelling size is only 600 square feet if you wanted to build a structure on the property. Again, you can use the property recreationally, seasonally, or live there full time. Here we have links to more information about the nearby points of interest, GPS coordinates, and links where you can open those GPS coordinates on a Google map. We have over 100 images of the property and surrounding area, all with detailed description and identifiers as to what these images are. The photos of the property are of the actual property itself. And at the bottom of the page we have this interactive map. We only have one of each property available, and we sell our properties on a first-come, first-served basis. If this property fits what you're looking for, all you have to do is go to our website, landio.com, and then click on this Buy Now button. What that'll do is add a deposit of $499 to your cart. Then click Checkout. Once you click Checkout, this window appears. You can enter all your contact information and then click Continue to Payment. Then you'll enter your payment information and complete the checkout process. As soon as the checkout process has been completed, you'll receive an instant notification that your $499 deposit has been placed, and this Buy Now button will automatically change to out of stock. Again, only one person can place a deposit on a property, so the first person that places the deposit is the one that secures the purchase of the property. Your $499 deposit is then credited towards your purchase, and we cover all of the closing costs. There are no other commissions or fees, so your total purchase price for this amazing 35-acre property is just the $44,900. The remaining balance may be paid by wire transfer, cashier's check, ACH bank draft, credit card, debit card, or any combination of these methods. This is a cash sale. We do not have financing options available for this property. If you need financing, we can put you in contact with some local lenders that can finance your purchase. They typically look for a down payment in the range of 25% with good income and credit. If that's something that you're interested in, please reach out to us and we'll make the connection. Our phone number is listed on top of every page of our website. That number is 713-597-7670. That number also receives text messages. You can contact us through this live chat feature here we have on our website. If we're not available for whatever reason, please send us a detailed message and then we'll respond to your next availability. You can also fill out this contact form right here on our website or send us an email directly. Our email address is hello@landio.com. We sincerely appreciate you taking the time to watch our video and visit our website, and ask that you please share our videos and our properties with everyone that you know. The more people that we reach, the more dreams of land ownership we can make come true. Please help us bring more amazing properties to market by giving this video a thumbs up, leaving a positive comment, and be sure you're subscribed to our channel and have your notifications turned on to ensure you're notified of new videos as soon as they come available. It would truly be an honor to add you to the LANDiO family of happy customers. Thank you and God bless.